I've been missing doing these vlogs. It's been a bit of a shambles of a week though, so I kind of took a little bit of time off. I'm here on the tennis tour at the moment with my boyfriend, and we're currently in Madrid. I've been here for about 2 days now. But before I go into Madrid, let me give you a rundown of the last few days because it has been a disaster. So effectively last week he was playing in Sarasota in Florida, and he actually won the tournament, which is amazing. I had a full proud girlfriend moment. He had a sore ankle as well, and he just pushed through and took home the title. I still smile when I think about it. Like, I'm just so proud of him, especially because I see like the hard work that goes into it. Like, a lot of people don't understand how much work and effort like the tennis players put into each match. Anyway, so after he won in Sarasota, we had to fly the next morning to Bucharest in Romania, which I was kind of excited for because I was like, I've never been to Romania, never heard anything about it, could be fun. I was wrong. It was just, we had to fly from Florida to Washington to Germany, Munich, and then from Munich to Bucharest. So on our first flight, it was like an hour and a half. Go to land in Washington and they announce, something to do with the fuel and the weather, we can't land. So we had to fly to a completely different airport and land there. We were there for 5 hours, which means we then missed our connecting flight. We had to fly back to Washington and get on another flight to London, and then from London to Bucharest. And keep in mind, because he won the tournament, he doesn't have the luxury of having lots of time. He's playing the next day in Bucharest. So we had to get there ASAP, and if we kept getting delayed, he was just gonna miss his game. Eventually, we got on a bunch of flights, we got there, and he had to play the next morning, which we arrived there. I don't think we went to bed till like 2, 3 a.m. and he had to play the next morning. I felt so bad for him because I was so jet lagged, so I don't know how he's doing it. Anyway, we get to the courts and it is pouring with rain. It is like one of the worst conditions I've ever seen. It is freezing cold and the rain is just unbearable. And they had to cancel all the matches because the courts were all flooded. And the only match that they didn't cancel was my boyfriend's. Please explain that to me. It was so dangerous. I couldn't even see him half the time because it was so dark. I'm not sure if they made him play because a lot of the fans that were there that day were there to see him. I have a feeling that might be it, but regardless, it was just so unsafe. It wasn't worth playing, and a lot of other players actually pulled out or were going to pull out because the courts were just so bad. Everyone was slipping everywhere and it was just so dangerous. We ended up waiting 7 hours at the court that day, going back and forth between him going on for 10 minutes, coming off, him going on for 10 minutes. And instead of cancelling it and letting them play the next day when it wasn't raining, they made him play through the whole thing. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a girlfriend and I'm very protective, but I was so angry because I didn't want him getting hurt. I didn't like him playing that. It wasn't safe. And I felt bad for the other guy as well. Like, both of them should not have been playing in that. Anyway, after that whole shambles, we ended up having to fly the next morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to Madrid, which is where we are now. I'm very happy we're here because we have a few days here now before the tournament starts, which is really nice to have just some time to chill. But effectively, we were in 3 countries in 4 days and we are exhausted. Like, I don't know how he's playing because I'm tired. But anyway, we are here now. I'm very, very excited. I have some girlfriends coming this week. Really hoping Paige comes. I think this is Tommy's first week back on, so hopefully she comes. My girlfriend Mia's here, who I am so, so excited to see. I haven't seen her in a month. She's Australian as well, so it's very nice to have like another Aussie girl here. Yeah, we're gonna go some vintage shopping. I have Sydney Fashion Week next week, so we're gonna find some things to wear to that. Come spend the week with me in Madrid. is officially all done. But we're going to stay in Madrid a little bit longer. He's going to do some training and it'll just be nice to spend some time in Madrid, in the city. I'm so proud of him though. He did so well. It was a very, very close match. He played 3 matches here in Madrid, which was nice to see. Got to go a few of the days. I also have been going out for dinner quite a lot here, but I didn't want to film every single time I went out because I was like, I don't really want to be on my phone the whole time. So I'm just gonna add in like a little montage of all my food that I've had here because it was all really, really yummy. If you're coming to Madrid, you have to go to these places. Like, these have been some of the best food I've had in a long time.
All the right words pours from your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I'm feeling my gut. It doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex.
I have woken up very, very sick, which isn't fun at all. The Nasty's been sick the last few days, so I'm 99% sure I caught it off him. But if you ask him, he somehow thinks I gave it to him. Make that make sense. But anyway, I was in bed all day yesterday. I just cannot do that again today. I thought I'd get ready, try and go to the gym and go get my nails done because in my anxiety panic, I've ripped all my nails off, which is so fun for me. I don't know why I do it. I do it all the time, especially when Thanassi's playing and I get really anxious. I rip my nails off and I don't even notice I'm doing it until after the match, which is so great. I do the same thing with when I have hair extensions. I rip my hair out, which is just so dumb. And speaking about it now, I just sound like an idiot, but I just can't help it. Like, it's just an anxiety thing that I have. I'm also putting a treatment in my hair. That's my new thing I love doing when I slick back my hair. At the moment, I'm using this Virtue Little Travel treatment. My hair is just so disgusting at the moment, and any chance I can get to put treatment in my hair, I will. I have Fashion Week next week coming up, and I still don't have anything ready for it, which is very typical of me. I've heard really good things about the vintage stores here, so I'll bring you guys along and we can go vintage store shopping. I've heard there's like this one store, I think it's called Loom. I'll insert it. And apparently it's got like really nice like designer vintage bags and shoes and stuff. Let's go get a coffee first though, because oh my god, I feel like death.
Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex. All the right words pours from your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I'm feeling my gut. It doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes.